The best things to do in Venice include seeing the top sights of one of the world's most beautiful and romantic cities. Its skyline is composed of rows of magnificent historical palaces and tall church towers, while the gentle waves of its lagoon are stirred by gondolas whose traditions date back centuries. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best things to do in Venice. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more awesome travel guides, and make sure you hit the notification bell so that you know when we publish a new video. So let's cut to the chase. And at 10, St. Mark's Campanile, for stunning panoramas over Venice. The Campanile, or bell tower of St. Mark's Basilica, dominates the skyline of its piazza. Towering 90 metres over the square, you can admire Venice's superb cityscape and lagoon from above. Come early in the morning to beat the crowds. Expect long queues in summer. For several euros, a lift takes you to the top. Cover your ears when the 5 large bells chime overhead at the turn of the hour. They can be deafening. It's also a good idea to wear something warm, as it can get chilly at the top. At 9, Burano, a quiet historical fishing village. The small fishing village of Burano lies 40 minutes north of Venice and is a magical place to explore. It is less crowded than the rest of Venice and offers an authentic feel. With brightly painted houses, it's among the most colourful cities in the world. But its rainbow houses, boat-filled canals and quiet atmosphere aren't the only draw. Burano's claim to fame is handmade lace. There are only a couple of traditional lace makers on the island, so take care when buying some. If it costs less than $50, it is likely fake or cheap imitation lace made outside Italy. You can easily get around the island on foot or by bicycle. You can also travel around the canals on water taxis and gondolas. And next up at 8, Peggy Guggenheim Collection. Visit a modern art museum. The Peggy Guggenheim Collection is a modern art museum where you'll find a massive collection of works predominantly by futurists and modernists. Both Italian and American artists are on display here, though you'll find a few others as well within the Cubism, Abstract Expressionism and Surrealism genres. On display here, you'll find works from legendary artists like De Chirico, Severini, Metzinger and even Picasso. You'll even be able to see a room dedicated to works created by Peggy Guggenheim's daughter, Peggy Weil Guggenheim. It's all located along the Grand Canal in the eastern Dorsoduro district. At 7, Ponte dell'Accademia, a wooden bridge with scenic views. Ponte dell'Accademia, aka Accademia Bridge, links the San Marco district with the Accademia Gallery in Dorsoduro at the southern end of the Grand Canal. While the bridge isn't as famous as other ones, you can enjoy stunning views of the canal and the Santa Maria della Salute church a little further south. It's also a convenient place to cross if you're heading from Piazza San Marco to the Galleria dell'Accademia or the church. There is less foot traffic in the evenings, allowing you to find a peaceful moment to take in the sights and sounds around you. At 6, Bridge of Sighs, a 17th century bridge with a dark history. The Bridge of Sighs is an enclosed limestone bridge that connects the Doge's palace to the former prison across the canal. Legend has it that the bridge got its name from the sighs of the prisoners catching their last glimpses of Venice, or their loved ones, as they were shuttled off into their prison cells or execution chamber. There are various ways to see the bridge. You can stand on either the bridge or Pagli or Canonica. The other option is to book a gondola ride and pass directly underneath the bridge while kissing your loved one, as is tradition. If you want to cross the bridge, you'll need to go on a tour of Doge's palace, which takes you inside the palace and across the bridge. At 5, St. Mark's Basilica, a masterpiece of mosaics and sculptures. St. Mark's Basilica, with its unmistakable Byzantine-inspired aesthetic, offers an unparalleled visual and spiritual experience. Over 8,000 square meters of mosaics cover its walls, vaults and domes. Visiting this masterpiece is free, but you'll need to leave suitcases and large bags at the storage area in front of Porta dei Fiori, Door of Flowers, on the northern side. Photography is not permitted inside the church. You'll notice decorative sculptures adorning the building, a harmonious yet miscellaneous collection, as only some were made on site. Many come from different towns and feature different materials and styles. Want to soak up every detail with the help of an expert? Check days and times for guided tours in the vestibule next to the main door. At 4. Doge's Palace, Venetian Gothic architecture and heavenly painted rooms. Doge's Palace houses a maze of rooms richly decorated in gold-painted panels and Renaissance art. From St. Mark's Square, enter this Venetian Gothic palace via the ornate entrance near the waterfront. The magistrate's apartment features a giant world map by Titian, and the wondrous chamber of the Great Council is home to the world's largest oil painting, Il Paradiso by Tintoretto. After visiting the armory and prisons, end your tour by crossing the famous Ponte dei Sispori, Bridge of Sighs. Go for the 1-hour special secret itineraries tour available in English for access to private chambers. At 3. Rialto Bridge, a unique shopping walk over the Grand Canal. Ponte di Rialto Bridge, is one of Venice's landmark footbridges. It crosses over the Grand Canal, where you can enjoy a great cityscape from its portico. Uniquely, both sides of the portico are lined with tiny boutiques selling fashion items and trinkets like Venetian blown glass and jewellery. A more vibrant shopping scene awaits at the Mercati del Rialto open market at the bridge's base. The bridge is very popular and can get very crowded. It's most beautiful from a gondola or vaporetto water taxi ride, especially in the evenings. Get there earlier to beat the crowds. At 2. Grand Canal, the main aquatic thoroughfare through Venice. The Grand Canal is famous for its busy stream of gondolas and Renaissance palaces. In the morning you'll see barges carrying fresh fish, meat and produce to the canal's many markets. Throughout the day you can visit museums and order Venetian delights from traditional diners. The easiest way to catch a glimpse of the Grand Canal's famous landmarks is to ride the Vaporetto, Venice's water-based floating public transport system. For a sightseeing journey, use Line 1, which stops at most palaces and museums along the canal. Top sites include Santa Maria della Salute, Palazzo Corna della Cacarande and Palazzo Grassi. And finally, at number 1, St. Mark's Square. Take in Venice's iconic cityscape. Piazza San Marco, or St. Mark's Square, may not be Venice's only piazza, but it's one of the world's most beautiful. St. Mark's Basilica, the Bell Tower and the Doge's Palace are all close by. Patio cafes and restaurants surround San Marco, from where you can enjoy the mesmerizing view over a cappuccino or glass of wine. Don't expect the best Italian food here, prices tend to be expensive. If you're in for the experience, check out Cafe Florian. It's among the world's oldest cafes. Although tempting, never feed the pigeons in the square. You'll be fined. And there you have the top 10 best things to do in Venice. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.